Hey everyone, today we introduce the base's leader, a stunning beauty who left our young shooter awestruck. Even the commander glanced again, a social ace. He commands with a few words, then brings out premium whiskey for a toast. He leads the commander into a private room and introduces himself. As a capitalist lapdog, Jessica has long seen through the facade of the capitalists. He's been planning his future, officially the base's leader, but secretly engaging in illegal acts, amassing great wealth. Now that none B has ditched them, he hopes to leap into the commander's arms, using federal power to make a grand return. He's more than willing to guide the commander to non-BS headquarters for peace talks. Without him, the commander would be running around like a headless chicken. That deal sounds enticing, but what he doesn't realize is that the federal government has also ditched the commander. Even if they can't go back to Earth together, the commander has promised to bring him back to federal territory. Jessica agrees, going to the Federation beats waiting here to die. Shooter finds some gadgets in the base. He is attempting to persuade the commander to secretly take some away. After all, they are all doomed to be abandoned now, yet still have to slaughter each other. Jessica proposes a safe route, underground tunnels, intricate, but leading straight to the command center. The route is complex and secretive. Without a familiar guide, you're not getting through. But hey, it's pretty safe except for the occasional rogue mouse. With curses and chuckles, they reach the command center, finding it a mess, with floor covered in red seasoning recounting the fierce fight. The individual wearing glasses is the first one to break down as the commander is fumbling around and eventually discovers the communication satellite of the base. He tries to contact Earth or base via satellite, but finds all comms locked. What a tragedy. Just then, a sneaky character suddenly pops up, looking like the new kingpin of this joint. He nimbly hops onto the workstation and connects with the equipment, quickly starting to exchange data. After the sneaky one leaves, another emerges, only for him to circle back, aiming at the guy in glasses. Shooter quickly flashes his marker, trying to save the guy in glasses from that error. The sneaky guy looks on for a moment, then finally decides to bail. The man in glasses fires non-stop, terrified, but the marker's power is gone. Everyone here is now on the hit list, and the commander instructs the other to retreat to the tunnel while he rushes to the workstation to look up information. He pulls out the smashed chip from the sneaky guy, successfully boots up the computer, displaying the upgraded version of the sneaky guy 1. Just then, a soft voice echoes. The commander ignores, considering querying the boy's chip. Data shows he's a sneaky guy 3, implying a 2 must exist. He tries to manually search, but finds nothing. The commander dodges the little boy's attacks while sprinting toward the tunnel. He quickly runs into Shooter, and they both duck into the tunnel and slam the door shut, but with a furious bang. That door isn't going to hold for long. They've got nowhere safe to go now, and their more pressing issue is figuring out how to escape. Sneaky Guy 1 is a crawling attack bot, while 3 is the boy bot. The atmosphere turns tense, with everyone thinking the worst. The exploded head guy suspects the white-eyed dude in glasses. It's because that guy speaks all out of whack and loves to repeat himself. The guy in glasses can't say a word and just grips his weapon tightly. He knows the good times won't last, instinctively getting ready. The guy in glasses is still clinging to his rifle, but the exploded head guy manages to take. The exploded head guy is feeling smug because he didn't touch the whiskey Jessica handed him. But when the commander draws his gun, he finds it covered in blood. Jessica instantly points her gun at the exploded head guy. Turns out he's the one who should be under suspicion. The guy with the exploded hairstyle admits that he knows he killed the wrong person and is willing to trade one life for another. Seeing his openness, Jessica's at a loss. The commander calls the lieutenant, but gets no signal. The exploded head feels no guilt for killing his friend by mistake, deeming it a minor slip and chatting with Shooter. He seems to rebuild his persona. With non-B crush, they'll flee with the commander to federal land. The return journey was smooth. They quickly reach the base. The commander asks the lieutenant to greet them, but he cited poor signal. The commander and 2 non-B members deem rushing in unwise, but his words go unheeded. Subtitles, clearly, something's gravely wrong at the base. The commander repeats the code, confirming its fall. As the base gates open, countless boy bots emerge, each resembling a teddy bear approaching like in a dream. Crew fights on, but no matter how many they destroy, more bots keep coming like an endless game. Suddenly, a stir erupts on the ground. The sneaky one joins in. Everyone fires wildly, but without backup. They find no escape. Defeat is inevitable, they're clinging on by a thread. Soon, bots lie in heaps, with ammo nearly spent. Commander orders Shooter to ditch nukes. He knows Shooter ignored him, taking many nukes. The Shooter ceases to hide himself, arranges everything properly, and then boom. The explosion annihilates all the robots at once. 4 soon fall unconscious. At dawn, chaos reigns. They lose their last shelter, and the guy with the explosion-style hair desperately seeks help. Shooter runs over, is grabbed, his strength seems inhuman. Shooter laughs uncontrollably. He gets unceremoniously tossed aside, as if the exploded head guy thinks humanity's out of luck. He finally reveals his true colors. Originally for NEP hunting, these bots now target all humanity after iterations. Maybe it's because they were designed to look so human-like. Even the exploded head guy has picked up some human quirks. Subtitles, some strange emotions well up, making one truly wonder. Good intelligent machines also possess the ability to love. I definitely don't want to play lovey-dovey with a smart machine. The commander takes off his chip, but without the database's help, he can't make heads or tails of the markings.